So bear with me on this one. And mind you, these are just ideas. This is not anything that you must or must not take. But so going along with another thought that I put out there, which was that when the inversion inverts, then this reality will be the dream of the other side, and the other side will be the dream of this reality, so to speak. And to go along with that line of thinking, when you sleep, it would be correct to go to a place that's restful and mundane and quiet. And for me, that's what this place is becoming. It hasn't always been that way for me, but it's becoming that way now. And it seems like it's running like an automatic program. There is completely lacking in danger to me, 100%. It's not that people don't react or stuff doesn't appear to happen, it's that it's becoming more dreamlike and less harsh. And part of the reason for abstaining sexually via actual sex with somebody else or masturbation, and or both. The reason for this is that it supercharges our dreams from this perspective. So you go to sleep now, you haven't masturbated for a while, haven't had sex for a while. The fact of doing that is going to supercharge your dreams. And I say this from experience because I just woke up from one right now, and it's like 3:30 in the morning, and it was very, very vivid, and I was very, very much there. And more lucid, more there than normal. So say down the road it flips and we're on the other side having our wild adventures, orgies, doing everything, this, that, and the other, not in a fallen way. And I'm not even saying necessarily that whatever we're going to is going to exclude things like physical violence or I don't even know what you can call it. Like, it's not gonna just be sitting around on this is a stupid analogy, but sitting around on clouds and having angels singing all around you. It's not. It's gonna be lacking ego. Okay, that's the only difference. There can be violence. There can be sort of fuckery and manipulation, but it's gonna be lacking ego. Okay. So, so this reality, why it's becoming mundane and safe and monotonous, and why it's populated with corpses and people lost at sea, and nobody wants to acknowledge it, and it's zombie land because it's safe. Because if you invert the inversion and your waking consciousness is lived on the other side, which is now supercharged, and you're having vast and wild and unlimited adventure. Well, when you need a rest from that, and you go to sleep on that side, and you guess where you're going to come over to this side, and you're going to wake up the next morning, and your friend's going to be like, well, did you have any dreams last night? And you're going to be like, you probably won't even remember because it was so boring, but if you could remember, you'll say, well, like, I just walked around and there were people there, but they weren't doing anything, and they were all staring at these boxes and being very quiet and peaceful. And yeah, I had a really good rest. The abstaining supercharges your dreams. That's coming from my perspective. I wasn't getting this from anybody else. And I kind of knew that before, but tonight having this actually happen, like right this second, reminded me of it. Be well, everybody.